hot beverages on your adventure coming up next. So keeping on our hydration theme, we're talking about
growlers and tumblers.
Yeah.
So this is an item that is typically forgotten about or not
and
talked
something
about.
I care a lot about, to be honest.
So a growler and a tumbler, in case you don't know, is a device like this designed to keep your drink or food hot or cold depending on the climate and the year time of the year that you are in.
So this is a Stanley. This is actually my personal thermos here that I use for like coffee and beverages. I actually use it every day in the winter whenever I'm like on a shoot or out on some random expedition of some sort. I bring this thing everywhere. Friends make fun of me all the time because I fill it up with coffee and you'll see me just pouring and I'll be rubbing it in as I'm enjoying a hot beverage and they're freezing their butt off. So, so Stanley is a classic brand that we've probably all seen. Usually our grandfathers would carry one, the green one with the handle, or maybe our dad might have one. Yep. Classic for fishing. So it definitely has some nostalgia to it, but the quality of these are really good. They've always been consistent. I'm a huge fan of these.
And you really beat this up. I mean, it's not like an item that you take care of. You throw it in the back of your truck. You can throw it on the ground. It can roll down the rocks. It's a really tough item. It's not going to dent or break or
leak. That's the big thing. We were talking about leaking on some of this stuff. These do not leak.
They do not leak at all. And what's really nice too is to pour it in, you don't have to take the lid all the way off. That is another key feature, is you can unscrew it about halfway and then pour your beverage into your cup, and it comes with a cup which screws on top. So
not much more to say about that.
Super handy, super cool item. It's
probably one of my favorite things when we're actually doing outdoor adventures, because they're just great. They're really great. So we want to talk about a couple more options though. Here's another Stanley one. Stanley has just exploded with their product line. They have so many. I feel like they've really refined it. Lots of options that are really custom for you. This one's got the classic hammered finish, and it's really a mug meant for drinking your hot beverage at your campsite. Got a flip up lid. This is cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a fun one, leak resistant. These are great.
Another item that we got here, this is the classic Yeti. This is a Yeti tumbler, and it has a lid that has a lock on it to make it leak proof. This will also keep your beverage hot or cold. Yeah. Really, really nice. Kind of inexpensive actually. Some of these other products like this are a little bit more than the Yeti, surprisingly.
Really? Wow. I would have thought otherwise.
Classic green finish. Super cool item.
Yeah. The big thing to note difference is like these are double walled vacuum insulated stainless steel ones. They're healthier for you. There's no toxins or anything, which is a really important thing, because there's a lot of these things out there that are just really cheap, and honestly they just come from China, and there is a bit of a health concern in some of these. The quality is low, so make sure you get a name brand. But so Yeti's another really great name brand. These are really nice. It's got a nice weight. You can feel it's light, but it's weighty.
This one is a nice everyday. Take it from your house to your office. Take it camping. Take it fishing.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
It probably measures up to like something like this. It's not leak proof. It's just a normal
press on.
Yeah, it just presses in there, and this one just has a little clip for the sippy part. So great one for the drive.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. We're talking about beverages, but one thing that people always forget about is food. Hot food is like the morale booster when you're on an adventure, you're in the snow, you've done a long hike. There's nothing more satisfying than a hot meal, which is why we spent so much time talking about stoves and different things like that. But what do you do when you got your hot food? You need a food jar. Now this is a Thermos brand. When I got this one, there wasn't a whole lot of options out there in this size. Now the size is the big deal, because you see a lot of little ones, but they don't stay hot as long. And you're hungry. You want to get a couple meals out of this. So anyway, this one's 24 ounces. works just like any other mug, any other thermos. It's a sort of it's a pretty small bowl, but it's like a large cup.
And then it has a lid, of course, that screws on and off
Yeah.
on top of it.
What makes it different is food jars have the large mouth, so that way you can actually pour soup in. So
and
if
get a
you-
spoon in there, and
kind of like a mason jar. If you ever see those mason jar funnels, those are really great. You can stick them right inside here and just pour your soup in.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, highly recommend these.
Also, Stanley does make a version of the food cup.
Some great options
Yes.
too. So great. So hopefully this information was helpful to you.
If you are interested in any of these products, the links are in the description below. And if you want to see more of these videos, make sure to hit subscribe.
Thanks, guys.